Pros and cons of living in Summerlin West. And guess what? That's what we're talking about today. So let's roll. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to be going over the pros and cons of living in Summerlin West. I am your Summerlin expert. I live and breathe Summerlin. You can always go to my website at neighborhoodsinlasvegas.com and learn everything there is to know about Summerlin. But before we get started, I'm Angela O'Hare, your one and only favorite Las Vegas Realtor.
And I'm Angela's sidekick, Damian Barton.
And if you're thinking about buying or even selling in Summerlin, you can call me at
702-370-5112.
And make sure you show us some love and hit that like and subscribe button. So let's get started. Summerlin West is a master plan community known for its scenic views, modern amenities, and proximity to natural attractions like Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area. As with any neighborhood, living in Summerlin West comes with its own set of advantages and disadvantages. Here's an in-depth look of the pros and cons of residing in this vibrant part of Summerlin. As you know, I've done numerous videos on all the villages in Summerlin, especially Summerlin West.
Yes.
And if you watch any of my videos, I go over a lot of the kind of cons of Summerlin West, but I thought it would be nice to go do a pro and a con of living in that part of Summerlin. So we're going to first go over the pros of living in Summerlin West.
And so number one pro is beautifully designed neighborhoods. Summerlin West boasts meticulously planned villages with tree-lined streets and well-maintained parks. The community design emphasizes aesthetic appeal and functionality, creating an inviting environment for residents.
And the villages in Summerlin West, off the top of my head, and I know it by heart, is the Vistas Village, the Passeos Village, Stonebridge, Red Point Square, Kestrel Commons, and the new Grand Park.
Aha!
Coming soon.
That's exciting.
La Madre Peaks.
Cool.
So there's a lot of villages in Summerlin West.
There is.
Yes. Again, my website.
Yes.
Neighborhoods in Las Vegas. Scroll to the top tab where it says Summerlin Villages and learn more about it.
Or you can just ask her.
Or
She knows everything.
you can scroll down a little further on my website where it says Summerlin West. It tells you everything about Summerlin. And number two pro about living in Summerlin West is abundant outdoor recreation.
Yes, I like that part.
Residents have access to over 200 miles of walking trails, numerous parks, and are in close proximity to Red Rock Canyon, offering ample opportunities for hiking, biking, and other outdoor activities.
Number three, excellent educational institutions. The area is home to numerous top-rated public and private schools, making it an attractive option for families prioritizing education.
Number four, vibrant community amenities. With shopping centers like downtown Summerlin, a variety of dining options, and entertainment venues, there's always something to do. The community also hosts events that foster a strong sense of belonging among residents.
And number five, proximity to natural beauty. Situated near Red Rock Canyon, residents enjoy stunning mountain views and easy access to nature, enhancing the overall living experience.
Yeah, and I didn't add this, and I forgot to add this, but to the outdoor recreational is that there are some of the top-notch best parks in Summerlin West.
There are some nice
You
ones.
have the Vistas Park and Community Center that has the community center with the pool. It has the baseball fields. It has the basketball court. It has tennis courts. I mean, you name it, there's a lot. And then in between that Vistas Village, there's this North and South Tower Park. Mm-hmm. Then in the Passeos Village, you have the Passeos Park as well as the Fox Hills Park, which is our favorite park.
That's one I like.
And in Stonebridge, there's the Stonebridge Park. And then in the newer communities like Red Point Square, they have that Paseo Park, the long one. And Kestrel Commons, they're starting to build those parks there. but they have some beautiful parks for your kids.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing to do right.
Yeah. Now we're going to be going over the cons of living in Summerlin West.
And let's talk about number one, higher home prices. Homes in Summerlin West are significantly more expensive than in many other parts of the valley. This premium pricing reflects the area's design, amenities, and location to Red Rock Canyon. But it can be a barrier for first-time home buyers or those on a tighter budget.
Yes, it's quite expensive, especially the new construction. A lot of the new construction communities in the Grand Park district are starting in the millions. Mid-millions, high millions, to over $2 million. So Summerlin West is very expensive.
We're there all the time when we see it.
Yeah, it's very hard for first-time home buyers to get into this community. And number two, and this is my biggest pet peeve, limited commercial infrastructure.
Yes.
Although Summerlin as a whole features popular destinations like downtown Summerlin, the westernmost neighborhoods currently have limited access to shopping centers, grocery stores, and commercial conveniences. Residents often need to drive several miles for basic errands or dining out, which may be a drawback for those who value walkability or immediate access to amenities. Now, the only shopping center in Summerlin West is at the Desert Foothills corner, the Albertson Shopping Center. There's a few little restaurants in there. There's a gas station. But other than that, you have to go across the freeway to Charleston to go anywhere else, to go grocery shopping. I think when they built Summerlin West, they didn't think about the infrastructure very well. And that's my biggest pet peeve, because all they focused on was building all these new communities, these new villages, without thinking about the commercial aspect of it. Yes, they will have the urban core. Who knows when that's going to be, maybe 5 years down the line. But in between these villages, they should have thought about shopping marts, gas stations, etc.
Yes, the convenience part of it.
The convenience part, because you have these $1 million homes and it's not very convenient to the shopping aspect.
However, it does keep the traffic down in those areas sometimes.
Yeah, but you have to drive a little ways to go on the busy part of Summerlin.
You're right. And number three, distance from central Las Vegas. Summerlin West's tranquil suburban vibe comes at a cost of being farther from the Strip, downtown Las Vegas, and McCarran International Airport. For those who travel frequently or work closer to the city center, the commute can be less than ideal.
Yeah, it'd probably take about 20 and 25 minutes, but it's straight freeway.
That's the good news.
But, you know, when you live in Vegas, who wants to be close to those things? I don't want to be close to the Strip. I don't want to be close to the airport, because those areas aren't so nice anyway.
We want to see it from a distance.
You can stay in that part of the world. We like our west side. We like the higher elevation. The weather's better.
Oh, we're so
we
spoiled.
didn't even mention that.
Aha.
Another pro is the weather. Because it's at a higher elevation, this part of Summerlin tends to be a little cooler than anywhere else in the valley, especially the south part, where it could be 4 to 7 degrees cooler. And number 4, Homeowners Association, or what we call HOA. As a master plan community, Summerlin West is governed by strict HOA guidelines. While this helps maintain community standards, it may limit personal freedoms regarding home modifications, landscaping, and exterior aesthetics. And since most of the communities, for the most part, are gated, you're going to have 2 HOAs. You're going to have Summerlin West HOA, which is around $60, I do believe. And then you're going to have that gated community HOA. And then on top of HOA, because a lot of these are newer, minus like the Vistas and Paseos, you're going to have SIDs attached onto it, which is Special Improvement District, where when the builder builds a community, the city does the infrastructure of that community, the sidewalks, the plumbing, the lighting, etc. The city tax that onto the builder, and then the builder tax that onto the new home owner. So in the Summerlin Master Plan community, all new construction areas except for Ascension will have SIDs. So that's another con, in my opinion.
And then number 5 is limited walkability. Most errands in Summerlin West require a vehicle. While the area is great for recreational walking and cycling, it lacks the dense commercial zones that would make it easy to live car-free.
Yeah, the only village that you can technically really live there's two.
There's two.
Actually. The Trails Village in Summerlin North, and also there's another village in Summerlin South. So there's nothing in Summerlin West because hence why there's no commercial infrastructure. Now, once they do build that urban core, depending on where you're going to be living, they're still not going to be as walkable. The areas that are walkable are going to be the Red Point Square Village and the Kestrel Commons Village. And those are all like condo type living homes.
They are, yes.
So that's why they designed those villages next to the urban core for the walkability.
It's designed that way on purpose.
So a lot of people think and want to live in a walkable part of Summerlin. It's very rare because we're very suburban and not urban, if that makes sense. Summerlin West offers a high quality lifestyle defined by beautifully planned neighborhoods, outdoor recreation, and a strong sense of community. With top-rated schools, scenic views, and access to nature, it's a top choice for those seeking tranquility and an active, family-friendly environment.
However, it's important to weigh these benefits against certain trade-offs, particularly the higher cost of housing, the distance from central Las Vegas, and the current lack of nearby commercial infrastructure. Prioritize.
For those who prioritize immediate access to shopping, dining, and walkable conveniences, these limitations may be a deciding factor. Still, for many, the peaceful setting and long-term value of living in Summerlin West make it well worth the investment. And we forgot to mention all the strips views that you can see. I mean, because of the elevation, gosh, we forgot a lot of pros in this one.
Man.
The views are friggin' phenomenal, especially in that Grand Park Village.
Yeah, like the Glen
and Glen Rock. Oh my gosh. So anyway, there's a lot of pros that to me outweigh the cons. Eventually there will be shopping conveniences, just not right now. Maybe in the distant future. The thing is that you want to be in a family-friendly neighborhood with all the abundant parks, the walking trails, the close proximity to Red Rock Conservation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in downtown Summerlin. And
yes. And to me, the energy, the vibe up there is well worth living there regardless of the cons.
Exactly. Oh, and there's a Costco close by too.
Yeah, but that's not in Summerlin. Anyway, folks, if you live in Summerlin West, what are your pros or cons for living in this community? As you know, I am your Summerlin expert. As I said, I live and breathe Summerlin. You can always call me at
702-370-5112.
And show us some love. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.